Hey, hello guys. Hey Shandy, hey End of Society Larry, and everybody else who's watching. I hope you guys are doing okay. It is a beautiful night here in Ki-West. And I thought I'd take you guys for a little walk around the harbor, a little quiet walk, and give you some updates what's going on the island. So we are at the ferry terminal right here. The ferry to Naples, Fort Myers isn't here right now. Sorry, I don't know why I said Naples. It is really quiet, guys. So I'm just going to give you a quick update of what is going on here on the island. There have been a couple of announcements since yesterday's stream. Nothing very surprising actually, and for certain things the city of Ki-West actually had already taken the measures that Monroe County is now implementing. So I guess the biggest change that we can see right now is that starting Sunday 6 p.m. the hotels are no longer supposed to accommodate incoming guests. So if you have a reservation after Sunday, I guess now is the time to contact your hotel and see if you can postpone your trip or exchange or cancel, but obviously postponing is probably the best thing. Hello Joe, welcome back. So that was the biggest thing. Now if you put this into context, of course, you know, it's easy to say, oh my god, Ki-West is closing down the hotels, or actually Monroe County is closing down, so that includes the Upper Keys. So that's for visitors. Well, the thing is, you know, all the bars and restaurants are closed. And so the guidelines implemented today would also stop certain charters from working if they would accommodate more than 10 people. So if you've been with us yesterday, our sunset stream yesterday, you could see that we still had some of the sunset sales going on, like the Big Fury sunset party boats, which was kind of surprising to see that they were still operating to begin with. So now they have clarified that, you know, you might not be a restaurant, but you're still a location with more than 10 people. So they have stopped their operations today, so on Friday. And well, no, wait, today is Thursday, so they are supposed to do this by Friday 12 a.m. so tonight 11:59, so implementing tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on how you count it. On a little side note, we are at Dante's here. If you are a regular viewer of this channel, you know that this was like spring break headquarters. And if you see this, I wish I could go back to the previous stream and show you how crowded it was a couple of days ago versus now. It's pretty impressive. So coming back to the quick update again, I don't want to you know, just repeat what a lot of people consider bad news over and over. So I'm just going to do the update at the beginning of the stream and then let you guys enjoy this peaceful, nice sunset walk, because you actually don't realize how quiet things are until you don't have all the sounds around you and all the people. So it is a perfect relaxing evening. I highly recommend you grab a little drink. And just to end the update, the local update from the city of Ki-West here. So every attraction that holds more than 10 people in a confined space has been canceled. You know that Mallory Square, the sunset celebration, which is literally thousands of people, had already been put on hold on Monday. And cruise ships were no longer coming in since last Saturday, so those were all no-brainers. The new regulation about the 10 people does, however, mean that the conch train and the trolley are no longer running unless they would you know, run with a trolley with less than 10 people. Now, a lot of the fishing charters, etc., do still run. All you need to do is make sure you're less than 10 people. So if you are down here in Ki-West and you're still here until Sunday, when you're apparently supposed to leave your hotel rooms, you can still go out and fish, and as long as you're less than 10 people. So no large groups. The beaches here remain open. Monroe County and the city of Ki-West are actually encouraging people to spend time in the fresh air and get some sunshine. So I hope you guys are loading up on vitamin D too. The reason why they did close down Smathers Beach a couple of days ago was because that was kind of the spring break headquarter beach. So we'll see if that closure is still gonna be standing once that the spring breakers have left the island. It is way quieter today than it was even yesterday. So we'll see what's going to happen with the beach. I mean, with Smathers Beach, because Hicks Beach is open, Fort Zack is open at least until 5, just to make sure people don't gather for the sunset there. You know that, of course, by now that the Southernmost buoy is closed. I mean, closed as much as you can close an outdoor location. We were there yesterday, so if you want to go back and watch the stream from yesterday, as you can see, they put a blue tarp over the buoy and restricted the access because the lines there are just crazy in high season. We're currently in between two places where we live, and in order to get from one place to the other, we basically ride by the southernmost point on an almost daily basis, and the lines are just absolutely crazy. So right now the southernmost point it has barriers and it has a blue tarp over it. You've probably seen it on social media, and if you haven't, just go and check out yesterday's stream. I did a little bike ride, more or less starting at the southernmost buoy. And I think that's pretty much it in terms of updates. I mean, the hotel closures sound pretty harsh, but then again, putting into context that everything is closed, that is obviously just makes sense. Like when they close down the bars, that includes hotel bars. So what is still operating are the restaurants. So we have a great local initiative. So some of the restaurants have come together, and so they are offering great deals for locals on, you know, takeout and delivery. So that is another really cool thing when you see how people come together. That's really nice to see. We have a brand new Facebook page that where everybody posts the menus of the places that do takeout and delivery. So that is really nice. So it's really easy to go and check on your favorite places. And I have to admit, most of the places actually are open. I have seen, I think, only 2 exceptions so far of places that are totally closed. Again, everything happened pretty quickly, so a lot of places are still adapting, and a lot of them were posting only today that they are back to takeout and delivery. So there was like a little bit of a gray zone yesterday and the day before, also because Ki-West is taking stricter measures than the rest of Monroe County. Now, if you're in the upper Keys, you're probably able to go to the restaurants. They operate at 50% capacity.
Going.
Yes?
Yeah, I want to be in the interview.
Oh, okay. There you go. Hey.
How we doing, guys? What's the question? Tell me.
I don't really have a question. I was just explaining what's
Keys,
going on.
At the Keys restaurants, I think half capacity, correct?
The upper Keys. Ki-West has, like, all the restaurants are totally closed.
Totally. No
and then the upper Keys is 50% capacity
50%
and
capacity,
6 feet in between tables.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird, no doubt.
Yep.
But they're there, and they need your money, they need your service, and you're here, and they want to hear from you. They want to see you. down here in Key West, we're still operating. We got our dolphin trips, we got our parasail boats, we got Fury Sebago, and the main one, Sunset. And we're going to continue to provide for our family and our friends and the people that come down to see us. And yeah, we're live right now.
Yes, we are.
Why don't we look at the sun?
That's what we're doing. We're doing a little sunset walk. I was just giving a quick update. We're a local channel, so we kind of
love it. I love it. What's your name?
I'm Kim.
Kim, I'm Tyler. Let's since we're live, we'll just like be really weird and,
be really awkward and weird. Like that's yes.
I'll continue to walk you for a minute. And yeah, so the community's definitely taking a huge hit. Wouldn't you agree, Kim?
I totally agree. My husband's a musician, so yes.
Yeah, so it's a little bit weird right now, and it's gonna be like that for a little bit. Hopefully not longer than we anticipate, but you know how.
Fingers crossed we're not gonna have a hurricane right afterwards, right?
Right now, the locals are actually pretty stoked about this.
I know.
You know, quarantined with actually a water system, and there's gas stations full of beer, and you can go get food down here. So the locals are kind of content. The only thing that's scary is we have a scare at the downside of tourism, which can really highly affect, especially the restaurant industry, bartenders, and for 30 days, we're looking at people kind of losing their jobs and losing their local spot here in the rental properties. It's really gonna impact just like the rest of the world, correct?
I was just saying how cool it is to see how the community comes together. I've seen like the first things on the social media and everything, so it's beautiful. It's beautiful, yes.
The community will come together, and it has come together. And look how beautiful it is down here in Key West.
It is.
The only Corona down here is ice cold, and it can be found in the local gas station and or speakeasy. My name's Tyler. Bye-bye.
Okay, take care. Bye. Welcome to Ki-West, guys. So here you have the update. So a lot of the updates I was just giving you, I think he doesn't have them yet. So I couldn't tell him that, you know, they're probably operating with more than 10 people on board. So we'll see. So again, we'll be around and give you updates. This is what Schooners looks like currently. So of course, as all the places, takeout is available. If you want to help the local community and you have some favorite places, contact them and check out with them if they do gift cards and vouchers. And just grab a gift card or a voucher and keep it, so when you come down, you can already make plans on where to go and eat.
Ness, what do you do for a living?
My husband's a musician, and I'm doing this.
What is that you're doing?
Live streaming on YouTube.
Live stream? So is this live?
Yes.
How much do you make for this?
Nothing really. Not much. Well, we have some really cool viewers. So
what's a weedy
they
pool?
help them. What?
A weedy pool viewer?
No, some really cool viewers.
Oh.
And it depends. Again, you know, we're live streaming live music, so people,
where's
you know,
live music?
Well, no, not now, but normally before this. So yeah.
Normally before now there was some really good live music.
Yes.
Like nominal live music.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's Ki-West. You have live music everywhere, so.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of really good live music in Ki-West.
So now I'm just taking these guys for a walk, so they can they enjoy the quiet Ki-West and the new Ki-West, or the whoever's. The people watching.
That's weird.
That we have online here.
Why aren't they?
Social distancing. So they can watch Ki-West without being here.
That's embarrassing to them.
Why? You don't want to see what's going on elsewhere?
Are they watching at a cafe or on their couch?
We should be able to watch what they're.
I don't know where they're watching from.
I want to watch them as they're watching me.
I don't know where they're watching
They're
from.
rude.
I am not sure where you guys are watching from. I see you guys are meeting some interesting locals tonight. Hey everybody, I missed out so far. Hey Mary, Betty, Dolph. Can't see all your names because the sun is right in my eyes here, and I'm trying to read the screen.
Where you guys
Sorry.
We live here.
Perfect. Perfect.
So it looks like all the locals are hanging out. So welcome if you're just joining us. Welcome to Ki-West. So we are a local live streaming channel. 95% of our content here on YouTube is streamed live with all the, you know, like encounters we just had. Can't cut them out, too late. It's on camera. So you are experiencing a very quiet and laid back Key West at this point. And hello to all of those that are watching but cannot comment. I know you need a Google account in order to do so, a Google email account. Then you can log in and create a screen name or use your Google name, and then you can comment down here. I know lots of you are watching without being able to comment. So hi everybody. Hello Chris from Mary. Hey, hello Chris from California. Eric, I think we had Larry earlier on, but hello again, and sorry for all of those of you that I missed. Right here, Conch Republic Seafood, of course, is closed as all the restaurants, but I'm not sure if you saw that we do have a little takeaway window here on the side, so you can still come and pick up food. They are on that Facebook page that I just mentioned earlier, where all the takeaway places have their menus, and it's getting literally more by the minute because a lot of people were getting organized today, setting up their delivery service and their takeaway. Some of them have curbside takeaway, or some just by the location already had like a little takeaway window. Everybody's still getting organized. We have less traffic despite Simonton Street being repaved. If you were watching yesterday, you were probably wondering about why there was so much traffic. So yes, of course, people are leaving. We don't have not many new people coming in. I think the number of passengers leaving the airport from Ki-West is about 4 times higher than people coming in. So it feels a little bit like for a hurricane. But everybody's doing their best, and as I said, it's really nice to see the community come together. Hi, hello. So again, guys, if you are in Key West and you are watching this and you're still going to be around for a couple of days, the fishing charters and everything below 10 people still operates. So I am not sure what measures the trolley, for example, will take, but technically if a trolley takes less than 10 people, you would still be able to go on a tour. You can go out and fish. Again, the restrictions are 10 people. Eating their catch of the night. That's really cool. As I mentioned earlier, the beaches are open, and we will see what's going to happen with Smathers Beach, which the city of Key West had closed, I think 2 days ago, day before yesterday, because that was kind of the spring break beach. So we'll see. Gonna give you an update on that tomorrow, day after tomorrow, once we know more about that. So the chickens are roaming freely, And I just noticed we had that question a couple of streams back where somebody was asking why there were no iguanas in Old Town. And well, actually, now that things are quieter, I just came across a pretty big iguana on my way over to the marina. So I guess we can say the iguanas are back. I don't know. We'll see how that works. How that works out. But we have iguanas back in Old Town. And guys, I wanted to say a huge thank you to those of you who tipped us so generously yesterday during our stream. I don't know if Mark is watching. I was trying to type some more comments afterwards, but since it was after the stream, they got cut off. So we had somebody tipping us who actually is going to be out of a job himself at the end of the week. So this is the kind of spirit. It's just really beautiful to see. And of course, unfortunately, I cannot take you over to Mellowy Square for the sunset. Mellowy Square was pretty obviously the first thing to close down, given that there were thousands of people every night to see the sunset, world famous sunset celebration. And I actually think it's not even accessible during the day right now. Again, we're still in the transitioning days. And but I want to show you a little more water. So we're heading over to Simonton Beach. It's at the very end of Simonton Street. I figured there would be people here because it's one of the spots where you can see the sunset this time of the year. We're not going to focus as much on the sunset today. We're going to have a separate sunset stream tomorrow night. So I'm going to try to head over to the Truman waterfront, so for an actual sunset where you can see the whole thing. Because kind of here you have all the buildings and everything in between. So if you haven't, please subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit the notification button so that you get notified when we are live from Ki-West. Again, until we figure out what's exactly going on. We kind of stream a little randomly at different times. We try to find a rhythm. So, but if you get the notifications, you should be okay. And alternatively, you can also go to our Facebook page, Right on the Rock, and we announce when we stream. We give you a little heads up a couple of hours before. So I'm sending you some more vitamin D, guys. Soak it up. And as I said, we will have a proper sunset stream tomorrow. And I was about to say, it's funny that you mentioned that, Dolph. Just reading your comments, I can see exactly the last 4 comments every time. And I was about to say, so tomorrow we're gonna have the little sunset stream. And on Saturday, which would have been Gabe's regular shift at Captain Tony's, we are going to have a front porch gig. We just finished painting that front porch, partially at least. So we're setting up so tentatively we're looking at 4 p.m. on Saturday, which would have been Gabe's usual Tony's shift. So if you want to tune in for some live music here in Ki-West, join us on Saturday 4 p.m. Island time. These guys are not really doing any social distancing here. So yes, Saturday 4 p.m. a little Ki-West porch acoustic concert, little gig. Grab a drink and join us there. So tomorrow, Friday, sunset stream, and then on Saturday we're gonna have a little music stream. And those of you who are new to our channel, what we do when we do those music streams is that you guys can put in song requests. So during the stream, you can put them down here in the comments. It helps when I'm not walking around. I can actually read your comments in a little bit more detail. So you guys can make a song request and we'll see if Gabe can fit them in. Maybe several people want to hear the same song, or you just give us an alternative song, etc. So we'll do the our usual format, kind of, except that we're not going to be at Captain Tony's on Saturday. So of course Captain Tony's, being a bar, was first thing to close down. Well, actually in terms of bars it was one of the last ones, but don't tell anybody. They were closing down on St. Patrick's Day. 5 p.m. was the deadline. I love this time of the day because I just love the colors. Okay, so now I know that beach bum is Chris, who is Mary's friend. It's always nice to know your actual name versus your screen names, although I do apologize if I don't always remember them.
Oh yeah?
And so we're headed down Front Street. We are actually meeting up with Gabe at Captain Tony's. His normally home bar, our home bar, where most our streams, we're mostly streaming from Captain Tony's until Tuesday. But we want to make sure you guys get your daily dose of vitamin D. So we will continue streaming from Ki-West. Slightly quieter Ki-West. As you can see, everything is pretty much closed. Although once you look in detail, you see that they are still open for deliver and takeout. Not these guys. Of course, there is a big difference between some of the restaurants that are more located towards the cruise ships and would rely more on tourists versus the ones where the locals hang out or where it's more mixed. So we'll see. Again, we're still in that phase where a lot of places are adapting. And as of tonight, 12 a.m., the train and the trolleys or any other activity that is gathering more than 10 people would have to either control the amount of people that are participating or would have to cease operating. So we'll see over the next days how people are going to adapt to this. That also includes like public spaces or certain spaces like gyms and I think playgrounds and things like that. So we'll see again if we're all in this together. So if everybody is participating, I am sure we find a way to make this work. So we were planning a little conch train tour and stream it for you guys. But well, we will see. If they are very likely to not run any trains with less than 10 people, so they're probably going to cease operations. But as an alternative, we're looking into a little pedicab. So we have a friend who is a pedicab driver. So stay tuned. We might have a little surprise for you. A little pedicab ride around the island. Of course, places like Ripley's here would be closed unless they would decide to run with like less than 10 people, but I'm sure that for certain places the operational cost just running the place would be higher than, you know, and not really working out for less than 10 people. Hog's Breath over there. If you were with us yesterday, we went and had a closer look. So guys, we will be back tomorrow with a actual sunset stream from the Truman waterfront area. Of course, some retail is still open. And for the retail, of course, I mean, the guidelines are just make sure there aren't more than 10 people in your place at one given time. And we are meeting up with Gabe in front of Captain Tony's. I think he might have a little surprise for you. Maybe he's gonna play a little song in front of the closed Captain Tony's, I don't know. So here is the famous corner of Green Street and Duval Street today on Thursday, 2 days after the bars were ordered to close. And guys, I promise I will go over all your questions and give you an update on those tomorrow. Again, I'm having a hard time reading all of them and walking at the same time. Oh, guys. There he is. Of course. So guys, I hope you enjoyed our little walk and enjoy a tiny little bit of music, and we will be back tomorrow for a full sunset stream, same time tomorrow. Take care, guys.
Hey, don't stand so close to me.
Okay, I'm standing behind the curb.
Hey lady, do you know when this bar opens? Because I was hoping to get inside. Well, here we are at Captain Tony's, huh? Closed like every other bar in Ki-West, but this is right on the rock where the music never stops, right guys? Closing time. Open up the doors and let you out into the world. Closing time. Turn all of the lights out over every boy and every girl. Closing time. One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. And I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from. Closing time. This room won't be open till your brothers and your sisters come. So gather up your jackets, move into the exits. I hope you have found a friend. Closing time. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Closing time, time for you to go out to the places you will be